Joe Brannon here. Going to share today with you some ideas on how to better convert conversations you have out there in the marketplace. There's many types of conversations you have you might even think of as a conversation. For instance, if you're trying to acquire new customers, you can do it through cold calling. You can do it through warm calls from a referral. Same with emails, right? You have cold emails, you have cold Facebook messages that you can send out through direct message. Same with Twitter and Instagram. There's various ways. LinkedIn's another one. There's various ways to reach out to people, whether it be cold or warm. And by the way, if you're going to be successful in any business, you're going to do some cold calling. I don't care if you're just a salesperson just getting started, you've been doing it for 20 years, or you're the CEO of the company. A big majority of our business as a company has come from cold calling, probably 90% of it. And so when people say cold calling is dead, you need to run from it because they're wrong. Yes, there's other ways to do it. You can market and get leads, but at the end of the day, cold calling is still a very, very big thing you need to know how to do in business. And if you want to be successful in business, learn how to sell, because at the end of the day, an idea, a product, whatever it is, you're going to have to sell it to be successful. Same with your career. If you're trying to move up in your career, you want to be successful, you got to sell your ideas to upper management. So be really, really good at telling your story and talking about why you can add value to people's life. And that's a good lead into kind of what we're going to talk about today, converting conversations to meetings. So the first thing is adding value. So no matter what you're doing, and when you look at prospecting, so we're going to really spend most of the time talking about cold calling today and reaching out to people cold. So how do you add value to someone that's cold, right? Well, you have a target list of people you want to go after. So if we have a target list of people we know that our product's going to help, we need to do just a little bit of research before we reach out to that person, whether it's through a cold phone call or a cold email. And what we can do then is Google literally takes 2 seconds to Google someone's contact information, look on their Facebook, look on their Twitter, look how engaged they are, and figure out how can you add value to their business. You know, are they doing, if it's a restaurant and you're in our business, you know, what are they doing on Wednesday nights? Are they seeing them posting something about live music, or are they always posting specials on Facebook on Tuesday? So they have their Tuesday business must be slow because they're always trying to get people on Tuesday. Try to just do a real quick Google and figure that out. And then when you reach out to them, quickly show them how you're going to add value. Now there's vague way to do that, right? When you have your elevator's pitch, the idea is that elevator pitch is going to intrigue them enough to think, oh, this could add value to my business. More than likely, though, you're going to have to get into a conversation to really show them that you can add value. So put yourself in their shoes and try to think, if I'm reaching out to them cold, what can I do to kind of trigger that aha and make them think that you can add value to their business. Second is being confident and concise when delivering your message. This is really important when you're doing it verbally. If you're calling on people, it's really, really important that you practice this. With our team, what we actually teach them to do is leave themselves voicemails, record themselves actually saying their elevator pitch, asking questions, and we do a ton of role playing. And we actually video the role playing so we can go back and dissect it. Another thing we do is we use a CRM to record every single outbound call, and then we actually every single day will take a handful of the calls, and then we will analyze those together and say, okay, here's the great things you did good, here's the things that you could do better. And that practice makes us, over time, a lot more concise in our delivery and a lot more confident in our delivery, because it just becomes natural. And that's the important thing you want to get to when you're talking about your product, your service. Maybe if you're just trying to go up in a company and you're talking about your department, you need to be confident and natural when you do it. Third thing is being conversational. So when you think about a conversation, it's back and forth, right? I mean, I'm not one person just pitching the whole time. And that's one of the biggest challenges we hear on calls, is people pitching through the conversation. And there's actually opportunities they're missing because they're just trying to vomit all their information out as quick as possible. So to be conversational, the things you need to do is just ask good questions. Get them to open up about their business. Now, be careful not to interrogate, but get them to open up. Try to find some challenges they may be having. Find some things that they're doing well and congratulate them on them, and see if you can help enhance what they're currently doing with your product or service. But getting them to open up over time, that question behind the question, you will find a nugget that you can then really help that business with to be successful. One of the things that I teach our team to do in our business when they're delivering their message, and I'll kind of walk you through the entire process, right? So I make a cold call, and the first thing I do when I make a cold call is I just state my name. Now, we're a small company. No one knows who TL Connects is when I call someone. So it's simple. Hey, my name is Joe. I don't need to say, hey, this is Joe Brandon with TL Connects. Guess what? I sound just like a salesperson. So, hey, this is Joe. The next thing you do is you state the reason for my call. And then once you state the reason for your call, you've got to be very, very concise. Hey, this is Joe. The reason for my call is we've helped thousands of merchants just like you increase their revenue every month, increase their customer frequency, and drive back upwards of 25% of their lapsed customers each month. So it's powerful, it's concise. Then I always like to follow up with a question to get to that conversation, get them talking back, because you're going to get rebuttals. No matter what, 9 times out of 10, every once in a while you get lucky and you're like, yeah, let's meet. Doesn't normally happen like that. They're going to know you're a salesperson. You are selling something, right? But you need to just sound confident, concise, and be conversational. So then I'll flip it with a question. Do you currently have a way to drive back upwards of 25% of your current customer base? Or tell me a little bit about the things you're doing to engage your customers more efficiently. You can use different questions, and I recommend trying different questions. You want to get them to open up. And then they're going to typically shut you down that first time. You just got to dig a little deeper. And with your research, you can actually show that you took the time to do a little bit of research. So for instance, I get a rebuttal thrown at me. Yeah, we're already we already have a program, and we're just not interested. Completely understand. Glad you already have a customer engagement platform. You're ahead of a lot of the other companies that we talk to. Out of curiosity, we have products that can enhance what you're currently doing. I'm just curious, could you tell me a little bit about how that program works? And then they'll open up a little bit and then dive a little deeper. Are you automatically, I noticed on Facebook you were really very, very social on your Facebook. Does this product automatically help you increase your customer Facebook likes? Well, no, it doesn't. Well, is that something you're interested in? Yeah, I'm always trying to increase my Facebook likes. Well, great. That's one of the things our product can do. And then you just kind of go in. You found that opportunity by digging deeper, asking the question behind the question. And that really just gets into that last one, listening, and then responding with questions. So just sit back, relax when you're on the phone. Don't be all intense and just trying to pitch through. Sit back, relax, and have a conversation. Listen to what the customer is saying or the prospect is saying, and then ask a question. And hey, by the way, if you mess up, who cares? You can call on someone else. Good luck out there, guys.